Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy! I can't wait to play some Final Fantasy VII Remake in the final act of the game, guys! I can't wait to get the answers to all my dying questions! I can't wait to get some closure! I just can't fucking wait! Oh my gosh! Guys, you know, RPGs, you know, long stories like these, they just keep asking you questions and questions and make you wonder and wonder! But, you know, Square Enix, my guys, you know, they have some history with, you know, like Kingdom Hearts and all that jazz without giving me fucking answers. But this is Final Fantasy, right? This should be A-okay. I'll be getting my answers, and everything will be A-okay. I'm so looking forward to this. Alright, guys, let's just jump right into it.
A few moments later.
What the fuck am I looking at? What the fuck is happening? What am I looking at? There's plot ghosts everywhere! What the hell is that? What the fuck is that? Okay, we're doing parkour now. Okay, cool. Why is everything ruined? Okay, bear and teeth are being surrounded. I'm not gonna get through my question. You get the idea, guys. It got worse from there. I didn't get any closure. I didn't get the answers to my dying questions I've had for like hours and hours on end while playing that RPG. I just didn't get any closure at all. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I just realized something. You guys on our awesome Discord server have been leaving me questions to answer for a video. Huh! And here I am, dicking around playing video games that don't give me closure, while I could be giving you closure, aka answers, to your questions. So, without further ado, hey guys and gals, what's going on? It's G-Meister here, and welcome to my very first, well, in a very long time, one that actually has quality, Q&A video! So, essentially, you guys left me questions on Discord, link in the description down below, join the server in case you want to participate in the next one, and I am here to answer those questions. I'm going to be jamming through all of them, hopefully, and yeah, let's just get down to it. You guys left some fun ones, so let's just jump right into questions.
Have you ever had a video or stream taken down from a copyright claim?
Well, that's an interesting one. The short answer, no. I've never gotten a copyright strike or any of that jazz. I've never been strucken, you know, 3 strikes, your channel's dead. But I have had plenty of copyright claims, whether it be due to audio usage, because developers be like, no, we don't want you using that particular piece of music in our game, from our game or whatever. But even though I'm just streaming the game, and there's nothing I can do about it. Like, let's just say for a second, right? You hear me talking, you hear me commentating, let's say I'm playing a game right now. Well, I'm going quiet. He's using our music! He's using our music! Yeah, so that's literally how that goes. I'm looking particularly towards series like Mario and Final Fantasy VII Remake on the channel that has been doing that to me recently. Now, due to some content I put into some videos, like, you know, different music or that jazz, they have been blocked in different countries. I remember one time we got blocked in North Korea. I thought it was the funniest thing. But, you know, in terms of, like, blocked in the US or majority of territories, never. And the video has never been taken down either. So, good question.
How do you prefer your steak cooked?
Alright, going from content to my steak. Medium rare. Really simple. I'm not too picky with steak, honestly, or my meats in general. But, you know, I do like my steak not to be, like, you know, too crispy or charcoaly or whatever, you know. Yeah, that one's really simple. Good question.
What is your favorite memory out of high school?
Well, I'm currently still in high school, so I can still make my favorite memory happen. But in terms of favorite memories, that's a difficult one. Let me think. There's plenty of good times I've had in high school. So one time, this is just a random one. I don't know if this one's my favorite, by the way. So I was in a honor history class with Zachary, co-hosting the channel. You guys know the guy, right? So he was talking to me like, Gavin, I kind of want to T-pose and look out the window and just scream, eat the spaghetti! Eat the spaghetti! And I was just like, oh, you should totally do that. And then he did that. He walked over to the window. It was like toward the end of our class, last period of the day. this was like looking out into like a courtyard in our school. He was just like, eat the spaghetti, eat the spaghetti. And then our teacher, his honor history teacher, was fucking freaking out, and the class was laughing. I've had plenty of moments like that with him. Zachary's a really funny guy. That's just one of the first ones that came to my head. So yeah, no, that kind of answers the question. I hope it did. It's just a funny story. So, yeah, thank you for helping me recall that one.
Oatmeal or cereal? This is a legitimate question.
Cereal. I've never been a big fan of oatmeal. When I was younger, I used to be like, it's so weird, texture's weird. But, you know, now I'm just like, it's okay. Just aight. But, you know, I'm more of a cereal guy personally, you know. I'll take a bowl of Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Good question.
Favorite console or PC?
Don't have a favorite PC. I'm not really much of a PC gamer guy. Getting there, working on it, hopefully saving up for a PC so that I can make better content. But as for a console, you know, there's always the console debate. You know, it's like, oh, your Xbox, your PlayStation. For me personally, it's more about what do I value more, nostalgia or actual content? Because a lot of people's favorite consoles are the ones they grew up on. Like, for me personally, I grew up on the PS2, PS3. But I know, objectively speaking, the PlayStation 4 is better, and I've had a lot of great memories with the PlayStation 4. It's had a lot of bangers on it and all that jazz, and, you know, but, you know, looking at it from, like, here, the PlayStation 5 is objectively better, but it's just so recent that I don't know if I can call that my favorite console. It's so weird. I guess the short answer would be the PS4, but, you know, the 5 can do everything the 4 can. I don't know. And nostalgically speaking, probably PS2. I don't know if that's like how you wanted that question answered, but I'm just like, my brain's rolling. It's just like, you know?
Will you invest in a green screen for future directs?
I would absolutely love to. Right now, I don't have too much space in my current living situation. Like, what you're looking at is what you pay. You also just, like, that little bit off over there, that's where I, like, click the game. I'm like, look over there. You know, I would love to invest in a green screen. I think it would make the content way more entertaining. It would give me way more potential for funny gags and, you know, it even makes streaming look way better. Instead of me just being a little box in the corner, I could just be I could just be on the screen transparently, being like, what's going on? Now that would take a lot of, you know, technical stuff to get used to and, you know, practice, but, you know, it's for the sake of better content. I would love a green screen though, and I'm thinking of investing in one, so good question.
Favorite and least favorite character in Smash?
Alright, so my favorite character in Smash, I play a lot of characters, particularly Sword Boys. I love Mars, Link, Cloud. They're all great characters to play out in the game, but my particularly favorite character in Smash Bros., even though I'm not the greatest with them, is Joker. A lot of people were like, Joker OP, Nerf, all that jazz. But, you know, I just think Joker's pretty neat. He's pretty fun. He's a combo-based character, and, yeah, more importantly than just his moveset and, you know, Arsene and all that jazz. You know, him being included in Smash Bros. Got me into the Persona series. Because it encouraged me to pick up Persona 5, try that for the first time, then it got me into Royal, and then I started streaming Royal, and then, you know, that helped get more people into Persona. Persona's a great game, particularly Persona 5 is a great game, and a great series, and all that jazz. So, I'm really grateful that Smash Bros. Gave me the opportunity to get into said series, but I probably want to have in a different scenario, or maybe not, maybe would have gotten to a different time. Who knows, hypotheticals. Your question also asked about my least favorite character. Put it quite simply, it might be Sheik, because, you know, Sheik is just there. She's a combo-based character, but, you know, due to quarantine and all that jazz, you can't really meet up in person and play Smash that often. So you have to rely on the shitty netcode with Nintendo Online and all that jazz. And, you know, Sheik is a very combo-based character, and, you know, with playing online and netcode, all that jazz, it's going to be delayed input. So that character is not really viable online, and, you know, it's already hard enough to take stocks with her. She has no kill power. So, yeah, you know, she's not really that great to begin with. You know, there's better alternatives like Joker again, or Greninja. But another character I'm not particularly fond of, if I'm going to be completely honest, is Banjo. I'm sorry. I am so sorry, everyone. But Banjo's moveset, you know, as a symbol, he deserves to be on the roster, for sure. But I feel like he should have been added to the base roster. Because, you know, in terms of, like, a DLC fighter, all he really has going for him is Wonder Wing. If I'm gonna be honest. Like, a lot of his moves are either just, like, copy and paste of different fighter moves, kind of like, you know, his up B Sonic Mega Man, he has a grenade like Snake. Oh, okay, he has so-and-so moves. Oh, he has a few jumps, and those jumps are so bad, and all that jazz. All he has going for him is Wonder Wing, and, you know, it's just alright. I think, in terms of a legacy character, Banjo definitely deserves to be on the roster, but his moveset, it could have been better. So, yeah, no, nothing against Banjo mains. Love y'all. If you're out there, if you exist, keep out the good work. Okay, next question before I get burned in the comment section.
What is your highly controversial opinion?
Highly controversial opinion. So I remember in your questions factory, I know that was yours. You mentioned something like, oh, do you like pineapple on pizza? And all that jazz. Do I have a highly controversial opinion? Fire Emblem. Its representation in Smash is okay. It could be the cut from the fat, but it's okay. And anyone who says otherwise has never touched a Fire Emblem game in their life. I see the dislikes now. Stay away. You there. Stay away from the dislike button. Stay away!
Any guilty pleasures?
Guilty pleasure. Something I like that might be considered weird to others. That's a weird one. Okay. Spider-Man 3 is a really good movie. And I know it's kind of bad, but I like it. It is so over the top and crazy that I just love it. You know, I don't know what else to say. It's so whack. I love it all. I love the emo Peter Parker. I love all the different villains. I love almost everything about that film. I know it's bad, but it's so bad it's good in some regards. I don't know. Is that controversial? Is that a guilty pleasure? Is Spider-Man 3 my guilty pleasure? I don't know.
Are you planning on going to college?
Yeah. I'm planning on doing community college first, just to get my 2 years out of the way. Then from there, fuck around and find out, you know? I'm hoping not to waste too much money and actually try to make something out of my college experience. But as of right now, I'm just a clueless high schooler thinking to myself, like, what do I want to do with my life? I don't know. Fuck around and find out. You'll see the answer to that based on how I'm living in the next 3 years and if the channel's still going and all that jazz.
Favorite type of cookie?
Hold on. I have props in this. I've grown to love these recently. Oreo Java chip cream cookies. This is an empty package, by the way. But they are so good. They are so fucking good. Ever since, you know, Zachary and I have started making prey shopper runs to pick up different cookies and all that jazz, we've been picking some of those up. They are really fucking good. Oh my gosh, they're just coffee Oreos. That's exactly what they are. And they are glorious. I even bought one of my fellow employees who couldn't afford those cookies. So I bought them a pack of those cookies. And they were like, those are fucking awesome. Go buy those Oreos if you can. They're really fucking good. Alright, enough of me orgasming about cookies and cream. Let's move on.
Do you have any big goals regarding your career on YouTube?
A career on YouTube, huh? Survival. I don't know. I would love one day to make this some kind of living or something I can do all the time, or at least as a side gig that I can do consistently for you guys, because I love streaming. I mean, look at how many streams I've been outputting since the beginning of 2021. I've been very consistent, or at least I've been trying to be, and, you know, giving guys like 5 to 7 streams a week. That is a lot of content right there, considering those streams range from like 2 hours to 4 or 5 sometimes. Considering that I'm just like a high school student with a part-time job and all that jazz, and, you know, still trying to manage a social life, it just shows I'm very passionate about this, and I would love to make something out of it one day. But I can't do that unless, you know, the algorithm either favors me one day, or all that jazz, or I can't do it without the help of people. So, anything helps in the comment section. Engagement, liking, commenting, subscribing, clicking the bell for notifications, engaging in social media, telling a friend, any of that literally helps making my goals on this channel. Because I would love to continue doing this in the foreseeable future. And, I'd love to see G-Meister stick around for you. Damn, that got deep! Okay, next question! Whew.
Favorite song, genre, band, and artist?
That's a lot of questions in one. Can you repeat the first one?
Favorite song?
So, get ready for some weeb anime music. I better get the body pillow out right now. I'm kidding. What do I look like? A Discord mod to you? Okay. Favorite song? A very personal song to me I listen to is like a comfort song. Is No More What Ifs from Persona 5 Royal. Really good chill song. It's like a jazz song. Really cool. I know, listen to real music, go outside. Next. Okay, what's the other part of that question?
Favorite genre?
So, I know I just said one of my favorite songs is a jazz song. But my favorite genre is, it's actually more like a little punk rock type thing. I'm really... Like, if I can just transition to the band thing, for years I've liked, rock covers of songs that I enjoy, or bands like Green Day, or Fall Out Boy, and all that jazz. I know, send me a hot topic now. I mean, I already have the Funko Pops to prove it, but... yeah. Is there another part to that question?
Favorite band?
Oh, I just said Green Day. Anyway, moving on.
Favorite artist?
Okay, a little bit of an indie artist, but he pumped out 2 really good albums that I personally love. Nathan Sharp, Me Wants to Battle, really great guy. Check out his YouTube channel, great music. Those are the good covers, but his original stuff is really good. It's so fucking good. Go check it out, please. Alright, moving on.
Favorite stream series?
Past, present, or future? I'm gonna go with present at the moment. As of this recording, on April 18th, 2021, we just wrapped up Final Fantasy VII Remake, by the way. The current favorite stream series that we have on the channel is Super Mario 64. Though second place is probably gonna go to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, because, Zachary and I improvising and voicing characters in that series is really fun. And seeing chat's reaction to everything going on, when there is a reaction, that is, really awesome. It's really cool. But, Mario itself, though. Mario is really fucking fun. Like, we're playing through Mario 64 right now. It's really fucking jank because, old school game, controls, blah, 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 bad camera. But it's just so fun. I rage, it reminds me of Crash Bandicoot. Kind of, I rage, I stream, I die, and then I overcome the problem. Rinse and repeat, over and over again. It's such a good formula, and it works. And I find it so satisfying, and it's so fun, and it's really... How many times can I say it's fun? Who knows? Mario 64 is a really fun game, though. I've grown to love it as we've gone through it. So, yeah, that's my current favorite stream series. That could change at a drop of a dime, though. So.
Will you do a World of Light Nuzlocke challenge?
I haven't even beaten World of Light. So how the fuck am I going to do a Nuzlocke if I haven't even beaten it? This is a fun question. I could totally see me raging over that. Or being like, ah, fuck! Oh, damn it! Shit! Damn it! Ah, fuck! Blah! Insert, swear words there. But, how am I going to do that if I haven't even beaten World of Light in the first place? Nor do I care for it. So, yeah. So, most likely not. That's my answer to that one.
1v1 me, Final Destination, box only, no items.
I'm gonna assume this is melee. Sure, fuck it, why not? Hit me up. We'll go 1v1 Final Destination, Fox, no items, all that jazz. All day, all night. I don't have a gag for this. Please insert a funny gag to make me look funnier, please. Oh my gosh. Alright, next one.
Favorite podcast?
Like my podcast? Or someone else's podcast? Because in terms of podcasts I like listening to, Team 4-Star has a really nice podcast called the Podcast Pod Show. It's really good. They are 50 episodes into that podcast. Imagine being consistent with your podcast. Am I right, guys? this is really good. You know, I recommend listening to it. They have it available on a bunch of different platforms. But in terms of my podcast, that's only available on this platform. My favorite episode of Socks Off is Socks Off episode 5. That's a fan favorite episode, and I love that episode too. So yeah, I hope I answered the question on both regards.
Favorite stream moment?
Like, there's other people stream on my stream. Okay. My favorite stream moment on this channel, because I'm just gonna assume the question is referring to this channel, is back in December of 2020. We raised about, I think it was like $111.20 for during the Thank You event. It was to raise money for, you know, comic relief, Red Nose Day, all that jazz, so that they could provide aid for like children in need and all that jazz. You get the idea. I've emphasized this in different videos before. I have two entire videos emphasizing about it. If you want to go look at those, I'm way more prepared to talk about it. But the idea that we, as a small community at that time, we wanted to get closer to 150 subscribers. As a super small community, it was really fucking awesome that we could reach that goal. And, you know, it just shows that how much potential we have as we get bigger to raise more money for great causes and to help more people out there just by, you know, coming together and, you know, showing our generosity while, you know, playing video games and having fun. So, yeah, you know, that is my favorite stream moment. So, thanks, Miss 2020. There we go.
Favorite Scottish person?
Favorite Scottish? I think I know who asked this now. Okay. So, I am so sorry for the track over. You are, like, a great fan. You are a great guy. Alright? I love playing Among Us with you, Mr. Springtrap Lover. But my favorite Scottish person is Chad Angelo, which is D'Angelo Studios, for those of you who don't know. He's a great guy. I've played D&D with him before. He taught me the basics of D&D. He was my D&D attorney one time. Maybe that's a different story we can tell one day. But, yeah. I've worked on multiple podcasts with him and all that jazz. He's just really fun to work with when you can work with him. He's a busy guy, though. But, you know, aside from that, he's just an awesome guy. You should go check out his channel, his content, Twitch, YouTube, all that jazz. It's all coming together. He's a great dude. Check him out. He's really fun.
Favorite shadow demon?
So it's the one that lives in Zachary's closet. We refer to him as Frank, for those of you who don't know him. Frank the Shadow Demon. He originated from Socks Off episode 5, and he's just been a small staple of the channel ever since. And the community and all that jazz. Frank the Shadow Demon's funny. He's Zachary's Shadow Demon. That's really all there is to him. He sometimes pops up in Socks Off premieres and all that jazz. And it's always a trait on the rare occurrences he pops up. So, yeah, keep an eye out in the comment section for him. He's really funny.
Bruja or not to Bruja? That is the question.
Son of a bitch, there's fucking Hamlet references even when Yuri Lowensal's not around? Okay. To Bruja or not to Bruja? That's the question. You always Bruja. Living life is to Bruja. You Bruja when you're in a constant state of struggle and you want to achieve your goal at any cost. Living, you are Bruja. Alright? You want to beat that level? You are Bruja. You want to ace that test or exam or get that job? You're Bruja. Alright? You're internally telling yourself, Bruja, Bruja, Bruja. You know? It's just a constant state of living. You know? You're persevering, adapting, and overcoming. That got way too deep for a Hamlet/Crash Bandicoot joke. I'm gonna see myself out.
What does the Chad roll even mean?
The Chad roll means what it is. You're a super freaking badass Chad for one reason or another. Each Chad on our Discord server, for those of you who don't know, there's a Chad rolling server, and you know, we give it to people who are really cool. They've either done something in the past or have done something recently to prove that, wow, these guys are really freaking awesome members of our community. You know, either like, oh, we're gonna raid your stream with our Discord server or our community. Or I'm gonna be your D&D attorney. Or, you know, I'm just gonna plug your channel and spread it out there for people to see it. There's a variety of reasons why some people get the chat role and all that jazz, but it's definitely something that is earned. As for the benefits that come with it, I talk to you.
Terraria? Minecraft? Not in Minecraft. Not in Terraria?
Okay. So first I'm gonna see this question. Okay, so Terraria. I am down for streaming Terraria one day. It's just that we have such a big fucking backlog that there's so much we have to get through on the channel still. Whether it be stuff that were announced in previous G-Directs, or stuff that I personally want to get to, and all that jazz, or stuff that you guys want to see, which clearly Terraria is something you guys want to see. We'll get to it one day. If I had to be clear enough with it, we'll get to it one day. Minecraft, on the other hand, I've received multiple comments asking for a Minecraft livestream series for like months to a year now. And I've actually played Minecraft on the channel before. It's actually the very first video series on the channel. It's so cringe, it's so bad, but it's just there. It's there for historical preservation. But yeah, no, Minecraft stream series, maybe. I don't know what I could do creatively with that though, because you know, I like to be unique and fun and all that jazz. After the modded versions of those games, modded Minecraft sounds fun. Maybe that can make my playthrough more unique. Maybe that's what makes it fun. Modded Minecraft. Modded Terraria? I'd like to play through normal Terraria first before I play modded Terraria, to put it simply. Good question though.
Are you ever going to get sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends?
You mean the sponsor of today's video, the hit RPG from 2019? No, I would, you know what? If Raid Shadow Legends, the developers for that game, hit me up in my business email, right? I would actually take that. I would be like, you know what? I could make a funny sponsor segment out of this. You guys can get benefits. Being like, wow, I get to play the hit RPG mobile game of 2019. You know, I think it'll be fun for everyone, you know? And it'll also make doing this YouTube thing more viable. Woo! Yeah, tell Raid Shadow Legends you'd like to see Gmeister sponsored. Hashtag get Gmeister sponsored. Please get it trending. Alright, moving on.
Games in your backlogs that you're most excited to play.
Okay, backlog is in the channel backlog. So, in terms of the backlog, I'm excited to play mini games in the backlog, but one of them in particular is Persona 5 Strikers. I'm personally holding off on playing Persona 5 Strikers, even though I already own the Steelbook version of the game, because I want, unlike with Persona 5 Royal, I want you guys to see my authentic reaction to that game, because I feel like that'd be more entertaining for you guys, and but you know, it'd be way more entertaining, and yeah, and I could always look back at my reaction and be like, so that's what I initially thought about this plot point, or this character, or this twist, or this gameplay element. You know, it's almost like how it is with Spider-Man Miles Morales livestream series, how I can look back at that and be like, man, well, that's what I thought about that. Pretty cool. Persona 5 Strikers is the game I'm looking forward to streaming the most out of my backlog. That can change again, I drop it down.
What is your favorite game to play on stream?
Okay. That's vague. Alright. Favorite game to play on stream? I personally like playing a lot of RPGs on stream so that it gets you guys into, you know, new genres and all that jazz. So I know a lot of people have been using RPGs or like big long games like that. So if I had to point one out in particular, it has to be Kingdom Hearts, if we're gonna be completely honest. I miss streaming Kingdom Hearts, guys. Like, Kingdom Hearts 3 Remind was such a fun live stream series for me to do. You guys got to see my authentic first reactions to beating the Data bosses and Yozora. It was so fun. And I love streaming Kingdom Hearts. I feel like I'm in my element when I stream Kingdom Hearts for some reason, because, you know, I love that series. I'm very passionate about it. It's my favorite gaming franchise of all time. Maybe my favorite piece of media, too, in general. So, if I had to put simply, I love streaming Kingdom Hearts, but other RPGs and games that we play on the channel, I am passionate about too. Sorry, Crash fans!
Favorite episode from any anime you've watched?
You know how broad that is? I should have prepared. Okay, Favorite episode from any anime that I've watched? Any at all? Okay. The finale to Inuyashiki is a good thing. It made me cry. That's an obscure anime, but it's a really good anime. Inuyashiki, really good anime. Fucking My Hero Academia. The halfway point of season 3 made me cry. Made me cry like a bitch. Like, you know, the one where All Might and All For One are fighting, and like, spoiler alert, by the way. You know, that's a really good episode, and it has a really good animation on it. Let me think. Is there anything from Dragon Ball that I particularly like? Because I feel like I have to mention Dragon Ball. The baseball episode from Dragon Ball Super is really funny. Aw, damn. I'm not prepared for this question. If I had more thought into it, I could answer it. You guys have a more in-depth question, like Full Metal Alchemist, for example, but I can't think of a particular episode that's not memed on all the time, so, you know. Moving on.
Any games you refuse to play to ever live stream as long as you're alive?
We got a #1 victory royale. Yeah, Fortnite, we're about to get down. 10 kills on the board right now. We just wiped out Tomato Town. Yeah, my friend got down. I revived him. Now we're heading southbound. Yeah, you guys remember that April Fool's joke? I'm never actually streaming Fortnite. You cannot pay me to do that. You couldn't pay me to do it. You couldn't pay me. You could hold a gun to my head right now and be like, Gavin, you have to stream freaking Fortnite. You have to do it to save your life or whatever. I'd be like, no, I don't think I will. So yeah, no, I'm never gonna do an actual Fortnite stream. That was a funny April Fool's joke though, so yeah.
Is Sonic the most fun character in Smash?
Yes. He is the most fun character in Smash Bros. Hold on. He is the most fun character in Smash Bros. Is that right, Sonic? That's right! I'm hip and cool with the kids! Let me in 20, guys! Alright? I'm like your hero, your role model or whatever, you know, gambling addiction and all that jazz. Insert joke from the live stream series here. Albert. Alright, goodbye. Yeah, but no, Sonic's really fun. You love timing out your opponents, don't you?
Are Bandicoot, G-Fuel, and Gmeister still coming together?
They're always coming together. Funny Bandicoot, G-Meister, G-Fuel, it's all coming together. Just think about it, alright? I love Crash Bandicoot, right? I stream it on the channel. You know, I have G-Meister as my brand, right? And then, you have G-Fuel, which is G-Fuel. And they did a collaboration with Crash Bandicoot and Sonic at this point. It was like, it's like a match made in heaven, dude. Oh my gosh. Like, holy shit. It goes together. It's almost like how Sonic the Hedgehog should work with Sonic the fast food brand. Because, you know, chili dogs and these, in this fast food brand named Sonic, it all comes together, man. So, hashtag get Gmeister sponsored. Tell G Fuel I would like to talk.
Is YouTube something you want to do in your future?
As I talked about earlier, hell yeah. I would love to do YouTube in the future. You kidding me? If I could continue to entertain you guys the way I'm doing it right now, and just playing video games and streaming and working in different creative video projects to help entertain you guys, I would love to do this in the long term. But again, it's really up to the algorithm favoring me. Depends how much support you guys show the channel and the content. And it also depends on how much we grow as a community. And, you know, there's so many different variables to consider. But I would love to be here 5 years from now, entertaining you guys, being like, hey guys and gals, what's going on? It's Gmeister here, and welcome to Blank and Blank Game. I would love to be here 5 years from now. But that's really up to the algorithm, myself, my content output, and the support of you guys. Because without you guys, I can't do any of this. So, thank you for supporting me so far. Please keep it up.
Is mayonnaise an instrument?
No, Patrick. Mayonnaise is not an instrument. I don't know how all that quote goes, but I know that. So, yes, no, Patrick. Mayonnaise is not an instrument. Moving on.
Favorite food?
My favorite food. Oh, shit. You know, that's such a simple question, but it's such a complex question. It's so simple, it's so complex at the same time. It's not simple and clean at all. Okay, so, my favorite food. I like tacos. Tacos are really nice. They're nice to make. They're easy. You know, there's so much stuff in the show. You can do whatever you want with them, really. There's so much creative potential and they taste good. So yeah, no, really basic bitch question, but I like tacos. Well, answer. Blah, blah.
What would you think about letting Discord or this server read one's in?
Okay, so I feel like I gotta provide context. Okay, so for those of you who do not know, Odd Ones In is a series written by our good friend Zachary Lepresti. Good guy, love him, great guy, absolutely. So he's a creative dude, as you can clearly see by the live stream series. So he's written pretty much a 800-page epic. Right? I'm involved in the project, Adam's involved in the project, a lot of people we know are involved in the project. Whether it be writing or just, you know, general knowledge or, you know, helping course the story. So, he puts a lot of work into that series, but I would love for him to be able to share the series out to maybe the Discord server, for example, in the community. But that's really up to him. That really is up to him. And, you know, I wouldn't be against it at all. In fact, I would love more people to read the Odd Ones In. It has so many... I can't talk about it without spoiling, okay. It has a lot of cool stuff. It has a lot of, you know, cool epic gamer moments and, you know, poggers. And, oh no, that's so fucking sad. You know, Zachary's a really creative guy, and I love working with him and, you know, his series. And I'm grateful I get to work with this series. So, yeah, another good question, Zachary. But that one's really on you, Chief.
We getting a Chad's Only stream?
I mean, if I want to take the time out of my week to do that. If you guys want a Chad's Only stream, what would you guys... Let me turn the question around, alright? Let's turn this around. Alright, you guys want a Chad Only stream? Tell me what you guys want, huh? Alright, you guys want to do a Smash Open Arena? You guys want to do a freaking watch me play a specific game? You guys tell me. You Chads, you all come together, bring your brilliant minds, and just be like, we want Gavin to stream this game for us. I can make it an unlisted stream. We can all watch it together. The mods will be there, the Chads will be there, I'll obviously be there. So, yeah, that's on you guys. Ooh, I know. Look how I turned that around. Uno reverse card, baby.
How many 5th graders can you take down before being overrun?
The real question is, Zachary, how many 5th graders will you pay me to take down before I get overrun? I don't know, to answer your question, I don't know, I can take like 10, 15, maybe 20 with the right incentive.
Favorite game to return to?
Like in my own time or on the channel? Because in my own time, I personally really... I just love playing Persona 5 in my own free time, or in games like that, or Smash Bros, and all that jazz. They're fun games to play in my own time. But in terms of the channel, I don't really return to games often on the channel. And when I do, it's normally either because it has new content, or it's a sequel, or something like that. I guess I would like to return to Kingdom Hearts 3, because there's still stuff I'd like to do with that game on the channel. Because, you know, it's a great game. It's my favorite game. Let's do more Kingdom Hearts, baby. I don't know. It's a fun game, and, you know, I like to return to it on the channel. Okay. So, context, everyone. My friend Dylan called me in the middle of the fucking recording session. So, Dylan, please throw me your question.
My question is who do you find the most annoying out of all the people you work with?
Shit. Oh. Noir.
I can't.
Noir. Yes, the answer is Noir. He does great work, but fuck.
I'm pretty sure that's practically everyone's answer.
Speaking of Noir, hi.
Oh, by the way, so you guys, oh gosh, okay, so the recording, you guys are receiving such mixed messages. Okay, I'm in one call with Dylan on Messenger, and I'm in a Discord VT with Adam and Noir while recording, so he doesn't know Dylan's question.
Hi guys.
Hi.
Wait, are they still on call?
Yeah, this is a different call.
Can they hear me?
They can't hear you, so you can hear, you all can hear me.
Thank God.
But you'll see it in the video. He's editing the fucking video.
Good luck.
Thank you, Dylan.
Cake or pie, muffin or cookies.
Okay. Cakes or pies? If I was younger, I would have said cake. I would have said cake in a heartbeat. But as I've grown older, I've learned to appreciate pie more. You can do so much more with pie. You can do a lot with cake, don't get me wrong. A pie, dude, you can have fruits, you can have vegetables, you can have meat in there, you can put gravy in there, you can put whatever the fuck you want in a pie. Pie is really good. Pie is underrated. Anyway, but cookies, well, the other one, cookies or muffin? Cookies or muffin?
Yeah.
Yep, okay. So, at the beginning of this year, I would have said muffin, because of my funny muffin time and different side jokes I have with people. Because, you know, in the middle of class, you know, everyone else will be working on their school project, and in the first period I'll be like, and right in front of the teacher too. I sat right in front of them too. I just ate muffins and scrolled on my phone for most of that class. But, you know, I still got the work done. But now, due to spending time with Zachary, I think I'm part of Cookie Gang. So, yeah, cookies are really good. And now, right, Mr. Oreos? Yeah, Mr. Oreos is pretty good. Alright, later. Peace. Alright, next question.
Is noir saving money a good thing?
Yeah. Kids, save your money. You know, you could be like, yeah, I'm saving my money for this video game, this console, this computer, this PC. Oh, but yeah, dude, even when you get enough to buy those kind of wants and desires that you have, make sure you have some money on the side in like a savings account or something. You know, because you never know what's gonna happen in life. Something could break down, like your car, or, you know, you could get injured and you have to pay high, super fucking high medical bills, give you no health, you know, free healthcare, blah, whatever. But yeah, there's so many unknowns in life. It's always good to put some money off to the side and make sure that you can take care of yourself in case something does happen out of the blue. Saving money is a good thing, you know. Not only does it, you know, support the economy or whatever, but, you know, it's making sure you are well enough in case something happens. You know, that's a really simple question. So yes, noir saving money is a good thing.
How does it feel having so many co/fans willing to support you this much?
Aww. Okay. Oh man. Okay. That was sweet. It feels amazing. I feel honored that, like, these people are just like, Gavin, we'll give you our time. We'll hang out with you, like, every day, chat with you every day. Or, you know, oh, we'll come over to your house and we'll stream this game. Or we'll go on this stream, spend hours with you and just play this game and help you entertain and chat and all that jazz and work with you on different projects, like right now, for example. Crazy. It's absolutely amazing. And I'm super fucking grateful. And I couldn't ask for better people, really. And, you know, the people I work with is ever expanding, you know? And that's amazing. And I just want to thank everyone that I work with, like Adam, Noir, Jesse, Zachary, sometimes Dylan, D'Angelo, other people. I work with some other people. No offense if I didn't name you and I work with you, okay? Love you. To the heart. Cute. Okay. Yeah, I'm just honored. Thank you, guys.
Sub milestones? Question mark?
Please just give me the 250 subs, guys. I've been sitting on the verge of this for like a week or two now. Please just get me 250. Right now, as of this recording, we're at 247. We're fluctuating between 247 and 249 constantly. And it's so fucking annoying. Please just get to 250. It's like bothering me. I'm like, son of a bitch. And, you know, but in the long term, I would love to reach 1,000 subs in the near future. Like, bless the algorithm. Oh, we're bowing down to you, Mr. YouTube algorithm. Please recommend my content out to other people. You know, I would love to reach 1,000 subs for starters. And then beyond that, well, you know how it goes. Most people are like, 5,000, 10,000, 20,000, 30,000, blah, 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 blah. You know the cycle, the YouTube cycle of subscriptions. I think that's a good idea to follow, that kind of general guideline. But yeah, just give it a 250 at the moment, and hopefully we can get to 1,000 real soon. That's the short of it.
Best Pop-Tart with or without butter.
Okay, that's Pop-Tart. Cookie and cream is a pretty good Pop-Tart flavor. But you know, I just like cookie and cream is pretty good in general. Another good one that I personally kind of like, cinnamon. Cinnamon Pop-Tarts are pretty good. I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm not too big on Pop-Tarts, but you know what? They're pretty good. And, you know, I eat them for breakfast sometimes. They're nice. Moving on. And no, you know, I never had butter on a Pop-Tart, but I heard they're so freaking good.
Most important book read in school.
Okay. So out of the books I've read in school, novels and all that jazz, I think some of the most important books to read are George Orwell's 1984, right? Read pretty much any George Orwell work. Fahrenheit 451 is another great book you should read. You know, not because it's for entertainment value. I mean, you would probably find some entertainment value out of it, but more importantly for some of the messages and symbols and all that jazz. Never let people take your freedom away from you, damn it. Anyways, not to get too deep. What's another really important book to read? I think I just named my two. No, yeah, it's 1984 and freaking Fahrenheit 451. And if anyone says otherwise, they've clearly never read the book, or you know, they're just adding more to that list, which is good. Basically, read any George Orwell work, for example. Just saying.
Do you prefer defense and melee, range and medium defense, magic and low defense, or let stuff little things for you?
That's a lot. That's a lot. I'm not gonna lie. I like my glass cannon loadout. Whichever one of those is my glass cannon loadout. Basically, I have such low defense, you could be like, oh, no, I'm fucking dead. Oh, but you know, freaking, I output so much fucking damage, I could be like, fucking dead. Imagine Sonic's head just exploded, you know? A glass cannon. Kind of like Crash Bandicoot. Crash Bandicoot can destroy any crate or any enemy in his way. But the moment you fucking breathe on him... But yeah, whichever one of those four thingamabobbers is my glass cannon. Freaking loadout. That's how I played Castlevania Symphony of the Night too. It was great. I had like 0 defense. But I had high damage, damn it.
What inspired you to be a streamer?
So, when I was younger, like a lot of you are doing now, or, you know, did back then, or all that jazz, I watched and idolized a lot of content creators, and I was like, I want to do what they do. I want to entertain people. I want to make fun content that expresses who I am as an individual, so that, you know, people can enjoy that, enjoy me, enjoy the content I put out, to make their day better. So that caused me to start a little YouTube channel. My start for years, my content for years, was not great. I'm not gonna cap with you. It wasn't that great. And they initially started with just gameplay videos, and it took a very long time for me just to even put commentary on those gameplay videos. Crazy, right? And then I was doing like Let's Plays and all that jazz. And then Conrad, believe it or not, you know him, the moderator, and the guy that got shot by Noir multiple times in chat, came to me and was like, why not just try streaming this game instead of doing a Let's Play? And I was like, okay, fuck it, sure. So I used the PlayStation Share for Batman Arkham Knight, and the rest is history. I gave up on Let's Plays for a very long time. I did like 1 or 2 Kingdom Hearts Let's Plays and a Final Fantasy X-1 in between. But aside from that, it's mostly been just me streaming my experience with video games to you guys. And it's been that way ever since. And I'm very happy with what I do, and I'd like to expand, you know, just try new things, work in different projects, and play new games. So, yeah, I'm very happy, and that's what inspired me to be a streamer.
What does hot sauce called refrigerated?
Hot sauce becoming refrigerated. The name is hot sauce. That implies that has high temperatures. It makes you hot. It's like it causes the overreaction. But then if you refrigerate it, is it hot sauce or is it cold sauce? But if you put it on your food, it still makes you go. To some extent, depending on your tolerance. I don't know! I don't know! What does hot sauce become when you put it in the refrigerator? Huh? What's your answer, comment section? I don't know! Is it still hot sauce? Or is it because it was in the refrigerator? Is it now cold sauce? But why does it make you have that reaction still? It just makes you lose your mind. I'm so lost. I'm so fucking lost. Alright. No, I can't do this. I can't do this. I hope you guys and gals enjoyed the vid. If you did, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. You guys broke Gavin. Congratulations. That's crash at the job. Peace out. Meister out.